wanted to show everybody how to do a NOM, or a Notice of Meeting in Infinite Campus, just a quick video. First, once you open up the student that you're creating the Notice of Meeting for, you're going to select on Documents. And then you're going to select here, New Document. For a Notice of Meeting, you're going to check Create New Simple Form. And one thing that's important to note with the link to enrollment, make sure that this current school year, 15-16 GCA, is selected. Mine is a test student, so I don't have that drop-down option, but make sure you have the current school year. It should default to that. And then you're going to select the Notice of IEP Meeting form. Then Create Document. And now your form will pop up. And this is where you're going to write all of your information. I will tell you, if you pull up this form and you're not able to type on it like I am right now, go ahead and try a different internet browser. A lot of times certain browsers will not allow you to type. I know when I use Firefox, I'm not able to type. Everyone's computer has different browsers that work better. So the first thing you're going to enter here is the date that the meeting is scheduled, the time that the meeting is scheduled, and the location of the meeting. And you can copy and paste your Collaborate link here, or you can just type in Collaborate Room, but just make sure you tell the parents in the email to reference the location of the meeting in your email signature. Now you're going to come to the purpose of the meeting, and you want to be sure to check all that may apply. Even if it ends up not being covered, you want to make sure you check all that may be covered in that meeting. You may only check this one if it's an annual review or an amendment, but make sure you check all that may be occurring. And if there's anything other, like maybe you're just discussing ESY, you can add that in there. But be sure to check all that may be covered during the meeting. Then you're going to go and fill out the members of the meeting. This here are the required members. Every meeting must have an LEA, must have a special ed teacher, which will be yourself, must have a general ed teacher who will take the minutes and answer any general ed questions. A student must be invited if you're discussing transition plans and goals. And then the parent or guardian must be invited. The learning coach can attend, but be sure the parent or guardian is invited. And then any other additionals would be your therapist. They're required that you do need to invite them. They don't always attend, but they should be included on the invitation. One thing that's important to note is never write the actual name of the person that's invited for each role. And that's just because, say you invited an LE 2 weeks ago that accepted, and then the day of the meeting they get sick and they find a replacement, but it doesn't match the name on the invite. Well, that could lead to some problems. So always leave the name blank. That way if it changes, you're not in a bind. Once you've done all that, right now you're not able to type your name and email. I know they're working on fixing that. So once that's fixed, you can type that information in. And then this last part's a little bit different. We're not in brick and mortar school. We can send this paper home with our students and have them return it. So usually I just ask for a response back from email from the parents, say just let me know if you can attend. Once they send that email, I check the box of whether they say they can or cannot attend, or if they would like to reschedule. Again, the parent information right now doesn't allow you to fill in, but you would sign the parent's name and say parent agreed to sign virtually, and then date it. Then you would select Save, and then your form has been saved, and that's how you create a Notice of Meeting.